Hello boys and girls, another Christmas book. This is Minerva Louise, who is the dumbest chicken in the world, on Christmas Eve, and it's written by Janet Morgan Stokey, and I think she drew the pictures too, and it's got some nice pictures. So Minerva Louise is this really dumb white chicken who lives on a farm, and she thinks everybody on the farm is a farmer. And she's not very smart. Minerva Louise on Christmas Eve. Minerva Louise loved the way the snow sparkled on the house with the red curtains. So she's outside. And look, if you look up in the corner, it looks like Santa Claus and the reindeers are flying in. Hey, those aren't just sparkles, she said. They're fireflies. And they're all dressed up in party colors. What fun. So they've got lights on a tree outside, and she thinks they're fireflies. That's those little bugs that light up. We don't have any here in the desert, but you've probably seen pictures of them. But they're really Christmas lights. The party must be up here on the roof. Oh, look, they invited some goats. And look, she thinks the reindeer are goats. And the goats have put on their fanciest horns for the party. Hey, who else is here? So look, the reindeer have their horns, and she thinks they put them on for the party. Oh, it's a farmer in a red hat. She thinks everybody's a farmer. So she's looking at Santa Claus, and she thinks he's a farmer. She doesn't even know about Santa Claus. Hello, Mr. Farmer. How did you get up here on the roof? And he's got his sleigh with a whole bunch of presents. Whoa, what happened to your truck? Did all the wheels fall off it? So she's never seen a sled before, so she thinks that's a truck with no wheels. You know, it's kind of slippery up here. Be careful you don't fall. Yeah, with the snow on the roof, it is slippery. Oh dear, I knew you'd fall. She thinks Santa fell down the chimney. Minerva Louise jumped down into the well after him, so she thinks the chimney is a well, and so she's jumped down after Santa Claus. She landed with a dusty plop into a nest she had seen before. Well, it's not a nest, it's the logs that they're going to make a fire, but they're not going to make a fire tonight because they know Santa Claus has to come down the chimney. Oh, I must be inside, she thought. Wait a minute, that tree wasn't in here before. It must have come in out of the cold. And there's some stockings hung on the fireplace. And a nice Christmas tree. Oh, and that pretty white hen. Oh, this is so funny, boys and girls. Oh, and that pretty white hen is sitting up there to warm it up. And there's an angel, a white angel, up on top of the Christmas tree. Because sometimes you put an angel or a star on top of your Christmas tree. And she thinks the angel is another chicken. Look, she's been laying the most beautiful eggs. They are all over the branches. And she's looking at ornaments, and she thinks the chicken up on the top laid all of these eggs. She's a really silly chicken. And Santa Claus is taking packages out of his bag and putting them under the tree. Hey, Mr. Farmer, what are you doing? Unpacking? But this is where my farmers live. Now take your stuff out of their socks. Look, he's putting presents in the socks, and she thinks he shouldn't be doing that. She thinks they're going to wear their stockings. And don't eat that. It's their breakfast. What will my farmers say when they wake up? So there's some cookies and milk for Santa Claus, and there's a sign they left, the boys and girls left a sign that says, "For Santa," and the chicken thinks she's eating their breakfast. You tell him, she whispered to the rocking horse. He's not listening to me, so she thinks the horse is live, I guess. This is a really silly book. The farmer in the red hat just looked at her and smiled. Then he pulled something from his bag. For me? Minerva Louise was so thrilled. So it's a box, and it has a tag on it. It says Minerva Louise, so I guess the Santa Claus knew that there was a chicken at the place. She just loved presents. So look, there's a hat. There's a hat for her, but she's just playing with the box. She thinks the box is her present because chickens are not very smart. She's really funny. I hope you like this book. See you again, boys and girls, and Merry Christmas.